What it do, what it do, what it do. This your boy J Real from Got the Drop TV. Hit that like and that notification bell button and that subscribe button so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Now, if you ain't seen the title, I'm gonna let y'all know the lies start here. All the lies, it stop right here. Now we back at it again on this young Dolph case, the situation. Now, I did a little bit of my own homework and I see that either they blaming the police department or the Makita's family. Now, let's talk about first how Jamaica Thick was implicating that a new worker had rung up Dolph. Now, me personally, if if I'm coming to the same cookie store for years, I don't want to see nobody new. I want to see the same exact people. You know, it was on one when it first on Rest in Peace to Young Dolph, the first breaking news of Young Dolph's death. It was stated that Young Dolph was going there to talk to the mother. It definitely was stated that Young Dolph was going there to talk to the mother. You know, I'm not about to be one of those type of people that blame nobody for nothing that I don't know about. You know, I don't live in Memphis, but you know, Young Dolph did something for my mom. You know, years ago that I have tipped my head off. It was a rough time years ago. A few like years ago, it was a rough time. I was back and forth out of the state or whatnot. But my mom, she was going through a rough time too. And Young Dolph actually put my mom up in one of his houses or apartments. He actually put my mom in a whole apartment, furnished and rent free, all that. So for those who wonder why out of town to speak on cases like this, you never know how God blesses people to bless those, and there's plenty of people that's from out of the state that was blessed by this man. You understand? And even though I'm not from Memphis, Dolph blessed my mother, and my little sister. So I'm gonna speak, which God gave me the mouth to speak, and I'm gonna speak freely and respectfully. So for those who say, which I don't really care about why it's out of town is speaking on things that don't, and listen, that's neither here nor there. Nobody chooses for you to click on this and watch this video, but you took the time, so salute to you for taking the time to watch me break it down. Now once again, they back on the straight drop. Is he going to PC, protected custody, federal, all this people. Let's again, for those who are not knowledgeable about law or jail, if it's a high profile case, they're not going to have that person around nobody. It is a waiver that they can sign off, though, stating that even though their life is in jeopardy, that they want to go to general population. You understand? And there is, in some cases, if the family feels as though that your life is in danger, they will put you there self. Your family can put you in PC if they feel as though your life is in danger. How do I know? Because I had a family member who was a twin, which his other twin brother was murdered. And when I tell you, my family got on that line and got him put in segregated administration. So for those who don't know how things work, let me break it down. You got PC, you got protected custody, and then you got people that has high profile cases. People that are placed in the high profile case category, 9 times out of 10, they're going to isolate them by themselves in administration segregation. You understand? It's a big difference for those who don't know. It's a big difference between segregated administration and protective custody. Protective custody could have been an inmate that has been there for quite some time, and he done dropped a kite or told on somebody, and now the feathers are being ruffled and they feel like they're in danger. They could have witnessed a stabbing or anything, and they don't want that knife put on them. So they check in PC. Then you have people that has high profile cases, which automatically puts them in /PC as a segregated administration. You understand? Meaning, because of the case being so big, because of so many people being inside of the jail, they don't know who will have it out for this guy. They maybe want to hush him up or whatever, and they don't want to jeopardize the case in no way, shape, or form. And then 9 times out of 10, the parents of the shooter, who is in the high profile case, which is Justin Johnson, his family could have been in fear of his life and also placed them in it, which I highly doubt, because he does have a high profile case. So my money goes to, he's in the segregated administration. I have never seen nothing in black and white stating that Mr. Got the drop told on anybody. If anything, the Cornelius dude was locked up first. He really don't know nothing. You can tell he don't know nothing. The only thing that he probably knew was the conversation him and Straight Drop had. So he probably gave up Straight Drop, which he really couldn't even give up Straight Drop, because Straight Drop was bouncing around. And he said he was going to turn himself in, but who knows that he actually said that. Like, I had people run my Instagram while I was away. I had people run my Facebook while I was away. I had cell phones while I was away incarcerated. So, things happen. So, but the implicate a man without black and white, that's a no-go. If it's not in black and white, y'all have to understand, you cannot just call somebody a rat. Things can line up that can put a man in a category as a rat. Yes. But in some cases like these, you just got him supposed to take 5 years and squazy happened, and he was free within 9 months. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A lot of people where I'm from will call you a rat, But legitimately, if it's not in black and white, you cannot blame somebody as a rat. In these cases, in some cases, you don't need to be in black and white. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Say I'm standing on the corner. I got the burner on me. I got drugs on me. Police hop out. They catch me. I got the burner and the pack on me. For those that don't know, if you have a gun and the drugs, the federal, that can cause you to go straight to the feds. You understand? But let's get back to the example. So the police catch me with a gun and the drugs. This is an example. For those who just came in, this is an example. Say the police catch me with a gun and drugs, and all my homeboys, they out of there. They dip. So police like, look, we got you. You going down for a long time. Give me somebody else with a gun. Give me a gun. I got this one. For those who don't know, police get bonuses for catching people with guns. They get bonuses. It can equal to a $500 to a $1,000 bonus. Police do get bonuses for finding weapons, guns. They do get bonuses. So if a police was to catch you in an act and they find you with a gun, their thing now is to flip it. Okay, give me somebody else who got her gun, I'll let you go. Now, My homeboys and them see me 2, 3 hours, maybe 8 hours later, maybe the next day. Like, boy, how the hell police catch you with them gun and drugs and you hit out on the street the next day? Oh, man, I just talked my way out of it. Boy, shit me. Ain't no way you can talk yourself out of a gun and drug case which you was caught red-handed. There's no way. So in cases like that, you can call somebody a rat. You understand? Because if 1+1 = 2, it just is what it is. You know. But for a lot of people that don't understand how the legal system works, when the federal takes over the case, 9 times out of 10, the state is going to drop your charges. 9 times out of 10, the state will drop your charges, and the federal will pick you up on those charges. You understand? This is how the system works. You know. So here we go. Straight drop. Straight drop got a lot of ties. You know, Key Glock brought him into the situation. You understand? So even though they have Cornelius couldn't really tell him much. They got Straight Drop. Straight Drop has a lot to say because on his recording appearance, when they told that man he was facing death, and they told Straight Drop that he was facing 60 with 51 of those years served, and that he has another indictment for first-degree murder. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the look on Straight Drop was like, I ain't just told the people told me different when I went in there and yeah. They told me this is what I was getting. Now y'all talking about life. So now Straight Drop will be extradited back to his hometown, whether he likes it or not. It ain't got nothing to do with his safety. They don't care about safety when it comes to these charges. You know, how can you be scared to go back to your town when you was out there busting heads? You know, but you scared to go back? Like, okay, he's going to go back, which he will probably end up on PC or segregation administration. So I watch these bloggers, you know. Some of them have some insight. Some I just know is just BS. I literally, for the respect of young Dolph's family, I will not post his autopsy pictures, but I have them. I've seen where he was shot up, and I'm not going to show you the pictures, but I will tell you, and you can call me Cap because I don't cap. I don't cap about anything I say. Now, if we have private people, we can get to the nitty gritty, but I'm not about to post this man dead body with all them holes in his back like that. Young Dolph was shot in his back multiple times, like multiple times. Like, I tried to count it and I lost count because, you know, he got little holes and he got big holes. So you can see the Draco hit him, but then he has the little holes that, you know, that is really hard to see unless the coroner like lift his body and turn it because of the light that's angled. You can't see all the holes in his back area. But from what I got from the autopsy pictures, when he fell, you know, and people was like his hand was laying out the window. When he fell, his head must have been upward towards the counter because he got to his back. It's like they didn't miss not one area of his back. They did not miss not one area. It seems like all of the shooting was particularly aimed at his back area. You know, at his back. And when I seen it, it was like, wow, you know, like to see young Dolph on the table, like it'll do something to you, like, you know. And he's skinny. That man is skinny. You see the clothes, but when he's on that autopsy table, that man is skinny. And his head, I guess young Dolph is tall, is real tall, because his body took up the whole table. The whole table. His head was almost over the the counterpart of the autopsy table. And but all the shooting, the wound areas was his back. His back. Like he got hit in his back. I didn't, and I'm being honest, I did not see a headshot. I didn't see a headshot. I'm being honest with you guys. I didn't see a headshot. I didn't, if it's there, I missed it, or maybe they had to turn his head, but I did not see a headshot. I seen body shots, um, from his shoulders all the way down. Like, it was like they played target practice with this man back. So that's how I particularly know, you know, where they really aim, where their aim was particularly at, because of the pics that I have. So, and also for those who want to know, well, who did his autopsy? I cannot release his name, but I can tell you his race. He was an older white man. He was an older white man, kind of thick, kind of chubby, a little bit, you could say. But he was an older white man, who did his autopsy, and I have it. I had it for quite some time. And I'm not that big on trying to get my numbers up to show y'all that, like, But I know some people gonna call me cat. It is what it is, But you can come on my Instagram. You can come on at me live, and I'll let you see a quick glance for yourself. But I will not disrespect that man's family by posting his dead body riddled with them holes up and down his back side. Like, I can't do that. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. You see how far they went with King Von. Like, I'm not about to do that. I just wanted to see the autopsy for my own clarity. You understand? To get my own clarity. That's why I say do your homework and do your own work. Because those hoes tell a story. They actually do tell a story. And when I did see them, it definitely cleared up a lot of things and a lot of speculation. That's why I said the lies stop here. All the lies stop right here, right now. Because I see people pointing their fingers at the police department. People pointing their fingers at Makita's family. Jamaica Thick, Marcus Hill. Like, because they looking for that content that they need, and all you have to do is do your homework. They getting people to inbox some stuff, and then that's their content for the day. What somebody else inbox. I don't have nobody inboxing me with information. I'm not looking for no CIs. I'm not. It's always good to get another person's perspective and point on things. But he took a lot of back shots. I will say it again, I did not see no headshots. I seen people say, oh, he got shot in his head. And I did see his funeral. And he did have he had an open casket. That man had an open casket. For those people who don't know, young Dolph had an open casket. So if he was shot up with a Draco all this bad, his family would not even expose him. They wouldn't even expose their self to that. You understand? You know how detrimental that is? Then I hear people say, oh, that Draco would have bust this. Let me tell you something. Up close, a Draco will bust your melon. From a further away distance, it will not. It would just go through you. That's it. Plain and simple. It would just go through you. And people, y'all have to pay attention to what's going on. I know y'all fans of Young Dolph. Y'all fans of Mo 3. Rest in peace, Mo 3. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. But sometimes you have to do your own work. Your own work. Do not go off of what these people. Don't even take my word. Don't even take my word. Real talk. Don't even take my word. Don't take nobody else's word. Do your own work. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to come up here and lie to y'all. Play with y'all. That I'm not going to do. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I'm not going to lie on that man's family. I'm not going to lie on the coroner. I'm not going to lie. I have the pictures of this man's autopsy. This man's body was riddled with both handguns. Draco or the 9 or whatever. He was riddled. He was riddled. Somebody said he got shot 4 times. No, he did not. They riddled that man's body. They riddled him. So when they said that somebody was pointing downward, that was his body. Like, you know, like the way that his body was, it was like say his head is bent down and it's like an L shape, but his head was in instead of just straight. His head was in. So they tore his back up. I can tell you that. They tore him up. You know, rest in peace to Young Dolph. Rest in peace to his family. And you know, one thing that Young Dolph said, that all his money goes to his kids. I had to get closer because see, people pointing fingers. People love pointing fingers. But Young Dolph said all his money goes to his kids. Young Dolph owns 100% of all his masters. All his money goes to his kids. He not only said it in one, he said it in multiple interviews. My kid's gonna be set. Read between the lines. All my money goes to my kids when I die. To some people, it means nothing. To me, it means everything. That just opened up a whole new door. But we ain't gonna get on that topic right now. So, do your homework, do your own work, and do your homework, and you'll find out that it's bigger than what you think it is. It's your boy J. Real, Forgot to Drop TV. Hit that like, that notification bell button, and that subscribe button, and I promise you'll get the drop as soon as I drop. I'm out. Peace. Peace and blessings to y'all. One.